He's not very organized with his time slips.
I meant to do that. Yeah. But I wanted to share one interesting thing. So living in Ohio this time of year, the pollen is just unbelievable. I don't know if it gets like this other places around the world, but look at this. This is the car trailer. It's been sitting out here. You can just, the pollen is so bad right now. You can just go like that. And that's just pollen out of the freaking trees out here. If everybody from Ohio sounds a little bit stuffy right now, this is probably why. Saturday, I entered it in Pro and Super Pro, but boy, it just wasn't my day in Pro. I got whacked, and then I got whacked again. So that was mostly forgettable. I didn't even make terrible runs. I'm sorry. So we roll around for the first round of Super Pro, and so I missed the tree really bad. I forgot to let go, but with the delay box, it has a bump down option. So I knew that I didn't get the tree very good. So I just went to banging on that bump down button. And I bumped it all the way down to 40. So I'm not going to tell you how many taps I had in there, but it was a lot. We bumped her all the way down to 40, and I got the win. The other guy missed it a little bit. And yeah, we got the win first round of Super Pro. So we came around for round 2 of Super Pro. So I let go, and I thought I'd grabbed it pretty good. I was afraid I grabbed it too good. So I tapped it up once. And I tapped it up to be 32. So I should have just left it alone because I think I would have been double O. But we got the win. I was 32 and 606 on a 606, I do believe. And so we were headed on to round 3. I made about the same run. So I was 36 up front and ended up going 604.7 on my 605, taking 5 thou, and I needed to take 3 thou. Just a close race. So I took the stripe, but broke out and just couldn't get it done. So that was the end of Saturday. So if you have one of these open trailers, one thing that I noticed was kind of annoying for us was these the doors that hold the ramps here. Here. These doors that hold the ramps here, like when you're loading and unloading, they kind of flip around, so you have to latch them back up and stuff like that. But let me show you a quick little thing I figured out. I took some Amazon magnets and stuck on the door here, so these aren't like flopping in the wind, because it's kind of annoying to have to like relatch it and then unlatch it and relatch it and unlatch it when you're loading up. So with the little magnet on there, you just open it up, it stays put while you are loading the car up, and then just don't forget to close it when you're done. These things have like gouged into my legs and gouged into Mom's legs. They just like swing around and stuff, and I don't, if we are experiencing that, I imagine some other folks have too. So yeah, just stick a magnet on there and make life easier on yourself. So the Roadster ran really good this weekend. We made a ton of runs on the Roadster. So we rolled into Sunday and thinking we had something for him. So I elected to only run pro on Sunday, which turned out not that good to start. They go straight into first round, and I lost again. so at this point, I've lost 3 rounds in a row in pro, and I'm just about ready to drive the car into the sand trap. I missed the tree again. I was 52 up front, and just didn't make a good run. For some reason, I didn't get a very good burnout, and the car was not. I ran way off the number, 609 on a 606. And I was 52, so that's going to win absolutely no races ever. The only hope was they have buyback rounds on Sunday. So for $20, we were back in the race. So on the buyback round, so I was 60 again. I'm really killing the tree. So I go 604 on a 609. So luckily my opponent didn't make a very good run either. He was 69 up front, and he was under by 8. So luckily, it worked out for us.
He's not very organized with his time slips. Did that in.
So for round 3, I come back around and I finally hit the tree. So hallelujah. I finally got my head out of my butt, and I was 18 up front and went 606 on a 605. So not too upset about that lap. That's a pretty decent lap. So we come back for round number 4. At this point, we're on a ladder. I think there's 16 cars left. So it's a good time to start finding your rhythm. So I get a little overly aggressive with the gas pedal, though. I'm 19 up front. I thought I hit the tree better than that. I honestly thought I was 00, but I was 19. My opponent beside me was 17, so he was right there. We got down to the finish line. I don't know why, but I was like, whop, 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 whop. And I took 1 thou. So it wasn't my brightest moment ever. It looks good on paper, but I did not mean to take 1 thou. I meant to do that. Yeah. So at that point, that gets us down to 8 cars, and we drew my my good buddy Jim, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet at the track. And he was just on one. He was literally unbeatable. I think in the round, he was double entered in pro and super pro. I don't think I ever heard any like that wasn't 00. And his car ran dead on with a 1, 2, 3. Like, he was just crushing it. And he crushed it against me as well. He left me 9 total. He laid down 9 total beside me. And we'll just say I was not 9 total. So that was the end of our weekend. But I did win a little bit of money. And you already saw last week that she won a little bit of money. So all in all, it was a pretty good weekend. Wasn't without drama on the way home. Of course, the motorhome's air tank decided to leak. And so I had to come home and tear all the fittings out of the motorhome and redo all the airlines on it. So awesome.
On the way there, I had to turn around and come back home because somebody forgot to lock the back door.
Chunk, how do you forget to lock the door? So that was kind of interesting. So that's the end of our first big weekend of the year where we both got to race. Hopefully you liked this video. But anyway, thanks for watching. And if you haven't already, click subscribe.
Like the video.
And we'll see you in the next one.